let's jump right into it. We've got another matchup here. We're going to head to the Verizon Skybox. It's the Green Wall taking on Space Station Gaming. Boy, are they going to be talking about this series later on. Let's jump right into it.
A lot on the line for Reynolds here. Get to prove that it was the wrong choice to say goodbye. And OpTic Gaming want this series.
Oh, I think this is going to be one for the ages right here. Not only for pure mechanics and display of how Rocket League should be played, but if you like drama and if you like storylines, then buckle in, because this series is going to be juicy.
Space Station performing quite well with LJ. Maybe a lot of questions if it was the right move, but he's certainly been playing well so far. And currently, Space Station, one's moving the ball through the midfield line. Magic Bear, I got to see him play yesterday. Everyone knows who Magic Bear is. He's been a guy who's been playing some pretty high-level games for a very long time, but
old rival series boy.
Yes, he's been around the block, so to speak, and this is definitely his first team where he can consistently, very likely qualify for regional events, making weekends, getting through closed qualifiers, and performed quite well yesterday. Brilliant positioning, and AJ and Reynolds really controlling a lot of the ball in some of their series yesterday, and he was slotting around wherever he needed to be.
Yeah, and I really feel like OpTic Gaming got lucky yesterday against Complexity in that Game 5. There were a few missed opportunities as Arsenal goes up, and what a save there from AJ, keeping that ball out of the goal line, and OpTic Gaming holding strong. But back to the point I was making was they did get lucky there in that Game 5. If you go back and watch, there were a few just errant misses from Complexity, but for OpTic Gaming here, it's now time to lock in. You've got to play mistake-free, especially against a team like Space Station, who's so aggressive, and they're just going to punish every little mistake that you put forth on the field.
They're more than happy to get in your face. Daniel doing a nice job to try and break through a couple people, but Magic Bear, patient, midfield line, buying time for AJ and Reynolds to reset themselves here. Nice big bump on Arsenal. Reynolds one-on-one. Where's Daniel? And that one's denied. Into the top corner. AJ trying to continue the attack. Daniel and Arsenal combined to get that ball punched all the way into the blue corner. A nice boost deal from Daniel, trying to limit the transition potential from OpTic Gaming. As the green wall going to have to yield a little bit of ground. Magic Bear just a punt. Reynolds in a race against Arsenal. That one's going to ricochet around the top corner. Daniel just a slow floater into the midfield. Maybe not the touch he wanted or the touch they needed. AJ's going to deliver into the middle of the net. OpTic open up the scoring.
Nice little pirouette here from AJ, starting near midfield, and just continues to push through that ball. And LJ was looking for a little bicycle kick to get it off the goal line, just a little too short on it. And OpTic Gaming strike first.
Really great job from AJ, as he said. Started that carry off beautifully, able to add a lot of pace to the ball from almost a standstill. That floater from Daniel. Whew. Definitely a little suboptimal as Space Station pressing here on the blue half. LJ going to come up empty on the demo. Will get it on the second try, though. Magic Bear to cover up and delay push. As Reynolds getting in Daniel's face as well. LJ's just going to smash this as hard as he can towards the blue side. Magic Bear to control it. Kind of getting two players' way on Space Station, and that's really the big thing, is just try and shunt and shove them off the ball as much as you can, because everyone knows how Space Station likes to play, and it's in your face.
Well,
LJ, that's quite clear.
Especially none other than Reynolds, right? I mean, he was pretty integral in the success of this team, and he knows that, you know, hey, we were kind of responsible for the demo meta when it was at its height, and nobody does it better than Space Station Gaming. And if there's anyone that's going to know how to counter it, it's going to be Reynolds, as AJ pushes this ball back past midfield. LJ up high, using a lot of boost to get there, but well worth it as Magic Bear flies by the screen. And Space Station Gaming, man advantage. Magic Bear goes up, but denies. And again, Space Station Gaming having trouble getting past this midfield line.
Yeah, they're really trying to figure out if they can be as aggressive as they would like on some of these challenges, because it kind of feels like they're waiting to see if their teammate wins one or not before they actually jump up for it. And to be fair, I don't fault that. I would do the exact same thing. And that's why they're not able to really string together more of these pushes with a little more pressure, because they're waiting to confirm that the play they think is happening is happening. Magic Bear does a great job to break through that line and finally get OpTic out of the blue side. Daniel, by himself here, has a couple of options downfield, and AJ gonna cut that one down, saw it coming.
30 seconds remain here in game number 1. OpTic Gaming just looking to hold firm. And for you, Achieves, is this the time where you just turtle up, don't even worry about scoring a goal, or just keep the pedal to the metal?
I mean, if you're OpTic, I think you try and keep up the pressure, because you never want to cede ground to a team like Space Station as the time comes down. You need to be able to force them to respect you. And Magic Bear doing just that with the air dribble towards the net. LJ soft tap. Here comes Reynolds to try and bury it. Daniel going to get in his face. Have to do it in the air. And Daniel, again, solid enough tap towards the side wall, and that's actually a great clear. It's an awkward bounce. Arsenal gets a little tip from LJ. Missed it. There's Daniel. Space Station Gaming. What a brilliant 0-second sequence.
Oh, the young GOAT showing out and showing up here in game number 1. Tucks it in, close post and in. Great vision from the young gun there, sending it into OT, as it looked like Space Station was done and dusted.
Everyone terrified of Arsenal jumping at the ball. Gave him all the respect, and Reynolds had a chance to close it down, but unfortunately was coming in a little too hot, couldn't adjust his speed. So overtime here in game 1, starting off well for OpTic, but can they score it again? Daniel's able to dodge it. Arsenal's on transition. Space Station is going to bury this one and steal game 1, and you can see Reynolds, he's just like, I can't believe we lost this.
I can't believe it either, but when I saw that ball get punted all the way downfield, it's one of those things where it's like, uh-oh, we're in danger. And you saw everyone just fly at the ball, throw themselves, and threw caution to the wind at the same time. And Space Station Gaming, I mean, come out on top, but I'll be the first one to say it. They stole game number 1.